The first and only time I ever got an F in school, it was my junior year when I was taking chemistry. Look, y'all, I still don't understand chemistry. But when I got my report card, after that first 10 weeks, I had an F, and it hurt me because the standard I had set for myself was like A and B average. That was it. That's all I knew. That's all I was going for. But it was a wake-up call. And over the next 10 weeks, I was able to take my average to an F to an A by the semester mark. So I got those GPA points. But here's the thing you gotta understand. Remember what I said. I don't remember anything really about that class, but I got my grade up. See, the problem with a lot of us is in school, on a day-to-day grind, or in work with a day-to-day grind, we consider all this information we get is useless. Now, look, you're not gonna remember most of the facts in my history class. You're not gonna remember most of the facts in your chemistry class for what it's worth. But what you will learn is the work ethic that you start to gain, the habit you create. It's not about the periodic table of elements. It's not about sodium or potassium or oxygen or hydrogen. It is about what you're doing in the midst of that and the habits you are creating that will lead to the grade that you deserve or you earn. See, I knew I was better than an F. So what I began to do was I went to the teacher every day during my lunch period. What can I do? Several of my friends did the same thing because we knew we were above that. Over time, the teacher saw how bad we were struggling and she began to break it down even more. And what's more is she gave out a whole bunch of, you guessed it, extra credit. I took advantage of every extra credit opportunity. Every chance I got, every gap, I filled it. Lunch, I'm there. Before school, I'm there. After school, before I catch the bus, I'm there. Talking to the teacher, building a relationship, I'm there. And again, what I learned from that is, it's not about the periodic table of elements. If you put me in a chemistry class right now, I wouldn't know what in the world is going on. If you put me in one right after I got that A, I would be lost, for real. But what's not lost is the work ethic that I gained. So when I go to college and almost flunk out after my first semester, I realized what I have to do to switch it up. I put myself in grind mode. I went hard and I went from a 1.4 to a 3.1 by the time I graduated. Not because I remembered every single thing I learned in class or school, but because I remembered the work ethic. I remember how I felt when I got that F. And I never wanted that feeling again. See, I failed in chemistry so I could succeed and pass and excel later in life. Periodic table of elements, I don't know, y'all, but the skills, the work ethic, what you need to be successful, the attributes, I got that. So whatever you're going through, just remember, you've been prepared for such a time as this. You got it.